Alright guys, welcome to this episode on Star Atlas on how to leapfrog into better ships. So we're going to start out with what they have available and go from there. Now all of us, when you go to the marketplace, we all want to be able to get into these nice big massive capital ships, but unless you have the money and you have $28,000, it's going to be it's going to take you some time to get there. So I want to help you guys leapfrog your way there if you're working on a budget, pretty much. And so what I want to show you is there's a great page, and kudos to these guys for making this page. I'm not affiliated with them. I'll link this to the bottom. It's the SAE, and there is a ship staking stats, and they have all the sizes. And if you start out with the smallest ones, the extra smalls, which would be these two guys down here, and if you, before you buy into it and you look at the reward, so this is what you'll make daily, but then you have your daily burn to keep them, fed and fueled and everything else. You're only going to walk away with 0.76 per day, which is equals to 9 cents. Okay, and yeah, same thing with the other one. So these guys are not the best ones to start buying off the bat. It's going to take you a very long time to get the ball rolling. My suggestion is, if you are going to do that, don't buy these little guys, jump into the extra smalls. At least with these two guys, you'll move the ball a little faster. Okay. Yes, there's a jump in between 20 bucks versus 100, 150 or 300, but you'll be able to move a little faster if you'll see what I'm saying here. All right, so let's say you got these two guys. You put in $145 for one of them, and you start getting, 4 a day, which is like about 50 cents a day, while the other one is $300, you get $1.19. So when you do the math, let's say you get two of these little guys, 144, we'll just make it 145, make it easier, 145 times 2 is 290. So for 290, two small ones, it gives you double that, almost 9 Atlas a day. For $10 more, the Opal will give you one extra, and that one extra bills, in 30 days, that's 30 extra. In 6 months, that's a lot more. See how it starts to leapfrog? So you might need to start with a smaller ship first. Oop, there goes my calculator. And start working your way up until you get $300, and then you leapfrog to the next one. Now, when you go inside the market, you want to check the current value of that ship. So when you go to buy, it gives you an Atlas. You switch it over to USD. Yep, you're still in luck where no one bought them out yet. So let's say this would have been sold out, then somebody else might be selling it for 310 or a little higher, or even lower. They're trying to get rid of it. So this works out pretty good that they still have them in stock. Let's check out the other one while we're here. The Pierce X5, it came out at 135 originally, 145. So you're paying $10 more. All right, but there's quite a bit of them there, so you got plenty. All right, so if you're paying 145 times 2, 290, yeah, that's what we did before. So that site does a really good job in keeping up to the minute with the market. That's pretty good, actually. That helps a lot, so you don't have to keep jumping and switching pages all the time. So here comes the leapfrog on how the math works to make it easy for you guys. All right, so we're looking at 145 for the Pierce, and you're going to be getting 54 cents return. So 145, you divide it by how much you're going to get per day, which is 0.54. It'll take 268 days. All right, so you divide that by 30 for the month. It takes you 8 months to double the price of the ship that you're getting. Okay, now this is not counting if you're bringing in money from outside, like if you have a job and you're pulling out an extra 20 bucks or something. This is just strictly within the game itself. If you do this, once you get in 8 months, okay, which is going to be a slow process if you do it this way, but just to show you the simple math, and you can add to that by bringing money from outside. 145 in 8 months, you'll get 2 of them. Then you turn around, you buy a second ship, which that means now you're going to be making twice as much. That means in 4 months, you'll have another 145. As soon as you already get close enough to get to 300, you go ahead and sell the ships that you have, the Pierce X5s, and you start jumping into the 300 one. Okay? I need to move my template over so it's faster to get to it. So now you're no longer dealing with a small amount, but now you're going to be making 1030. So now you have a 300. And where's my calculator? 300. And you divide by how much does it give you after you do the daily burns and everything, you get $1.19. So divide that by $1.19, and I'm pretty sure they're all going to be pretty even around 7-8 months. 252, divide that by 30 days, which is a month. Yep, but another 8 months. But you don't have to do an entire 8 months. All you're doing is trying to get to 145, which is half the time of that. Within 4 months, you'll have enough money to buy a Pierce X5. So now you have one Opal and one Pierce 5. So now you combine both of these guys together. All right. So now, let's say you want to keep adding and keep growing. As soon as you get enough money, because now you have 2 of these combined. So let's just say 300 divided by both of these together, which is $1.73. Divide that by 30 days in 5 months. So within 5 months, you'll be able to get 300, which, so you don't have to wait that long, because technically you just need 145. Makes sense? So you're just going to keep adding another ship. When you have enough, sell these ships, get 2 Opal jets. So now once you have the 2 Opal jets, now you're thinking, okay, what is my next level? What I want to do next? Well, then you go to the small sizes and you look at what are your prices versus your rewards. The best one will be the Vizus, and they'll give you 40 ADA per day, or spend a little bit less. You got 33 here for 950, 31 for 895. So you just have to kind of figure out which one of these you want to jump up to next. So let's say you want to keep it on the low end, 795. Then you want to save enough money to get 795. So you add up the prices of all of your ships that you have, plus whatever you're going to be getting daily, to find out how many months you'll be able to accumulate all that. Sell all of your ships, jump into the Tufa Feast, if that's what you choose from, and now you're making $26. So let's say you bought that one, $7.95 divided by $3.06, $2.59. They're all gonna be about the 7-8 months. Yeah, divided by 30 for 30 days in the month, about 8 months. So that seems to be the average amount of what it will take. So what you're doing is you're not trying to get, at 8 months to get $795. What you're trying to do is build enough money out of this ship with $3.06 per day to get another one Pierce X5. Makes sense? You want to keep adding slowly, and then when you have enough, you sell this and you get an Opal. Plus you'll have the Tufa Feast. See how it keeps progressing? And you're letting the game help you buy another ship, and you just slowly keep adding. And if you have a job or you're doing something on the side, you throw an extra $20 in there, that will speed up the process. Eventually you'll be able to get into a medium ship, which will start giving you 117, a lot more ships, a lot more money per day. So that adds up when you think about it, because if you're looking at $13.50 for this guy, times that times 30 for the month, you're making $405. Let me do that again to make sure I did that right. 13 times 50 times 30 for 30 days, you're making $405 a month on just that ship alone, because you're working your way up with the Leapfrog. See how that works? All right, so now to think ahead, if you go back to home, overview, coming soon, there is something that's going to be coming out, the ship missions coming soon, right? It says each mission comes with a brief about where the mission is to occur and how to best achieve success. Find one of the 11 different world mission givers in each faction and introduce yourself to receive missions. Every role has a specific license that level up as you progress. Most missions also have a multiplayer component or can be accomplished with more strength by building your own fleet. So with time, when you get to this part here, so you can start making some extra money, you might be requiring to have different kind of ships to be able to achieve your goal. So that's going to be something that you're going to have to start thinking. But if you have a medium ship or a large ship that's giving you $33 a day, you might have a lot easier time buying another ship that you need for your mission than if you're still stuck with making $1 a day, which is the $30 a month. You know, it's going to take you longer to be able to put the money together. So if you start doing this now and do it slowly, build your way up, when the time comes, you know which ships you need, you'll have the money, because this is making you money by you staking it. Oh, I gotta connect my wallet. Let me connect my wallet real fast. Close. All right. So by you staking it, you're gonna keep getting your daily rewards. All right. So I did the same thing. You know, I got 2 of the opals and 2 of the little guys. So once I get enough money put together, I'll sell the peers and I'll drop it into the opal until, for me, my next goal is, once I have enough money put together between all these 3, is for me to jump into, it just went by, this guy, the Vizus, and that's what I want next, which is about 1,200. So when you look at it, you're like, man, $1,200 is a lot of money, which I don't think it's at 1,200 right now. It's probably about 1,400. No, 1,295. All right, not bad. And then there's 3 of them sitting there. So that's my goal right now. And the only way to do that is to leapfrog by me selling off what I have here once I accumulate enough money. So that's how I'm doing it. You will not feel that, you know, you're dropping so much money all at once if you're doing it in small sections. Make sense? All right, if you guys do like my content, I do appreciate if you guys give me some thumbs up so the algorithm lets people know more about this video. I'm trying to put these out for you guys. There is a lot of work that goes behind it to try to get the right information, so people not throwing just garbage at you. So I appreciate your guys' support. I'll see you guys in the game.